She lunged forward. I jumped to the right, but the knife caught my side. Blood began to seep out of my wound.
Hey, spooky siblings. Scary. Monsters are real. Ghosts are real too. They live inside us.
Hey, spooky siblings. Welcome to Wicked Wednesday. My name is Red, and this is Left on Red. Today I will be reading the story by R.L. Rogers called My Friend's Bunny Said She'd Kill Me.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what I always say. Rabbits are so creepy.
I think they're adorable. Let's see how the one in this story will turn out to be. We were hanging out at my friend Lucy's house. She was in the kitchen making popcorn for a movie we were going to watch. I was in the living room playing with her bunny, Snowball. She was running around the room wildly, jumping over small stacks of books. I reached out to grab her as she ran by. Right before I grabbed her to pick her up, she froze. Sometimes Snowball would do that. Freeze suddenly, twitch a little, then continue running around. This time, however, Snowball turned and looked at me.
Bish?
She shouted in a quiet, squeaky voice.
Oh, okay. I like this bunny. It's the sheer chutzpah for me.
My mouth fell open, I rubbed my eyes, and again looked at Snowball. Did she just talk? I asked myself. Lucy, did you hear that? I shouted towards the kitchen. Hear what? She shouted back. I swear to God, Snowball just called me a Bish. Geez, Hector, how much did you smoke? You're still high. Put her back in her cage. Popcorn's almost done. I looked back to Snowball, who was still running and jumping around the room. Maybe I'm just stoned. No way in heck a bunny could talk anyway. As she ran past me again, I scooped her up and got up to put her in the cage across the room. I sat down on the couch in front of the TV, just as Lucy entered with a big bowl of popcorn. I grabbed the remote and turned on our movie. When the movie was over, Lucy said goodnight and headed up to her room. I got comfy on the couch, which would be my bed for the night. I reached over to the lamp next to the couch and switched off the light. I was definitely still high. The room felt like it was wobbling, even though I was laying still.
She's going to kill you. You'll see.
A squeaky voice spoke out in the darkness of the living room. Quickly, I switched back on the light and directed my focus to Snowball's cage. She was sitting there, motionless, just staring at me. Was that you? My words were met with no reply. Snowball twitched her nose a bit, then moved to the other side of the cage. I stared at her a bit longer before turning the lights back off and going to bed. The next night, I was again at Lucy's house. She then picked up some acid for us to try. Pot was fine with me, but acid seems like a big jump in the wrong direction.
I'll say, nope. I interrupt this program to say, drugs are bad, okay?
She tried to reassure me that it would be fine, but still I turned down the offer. As she did the acid, I smoked a bowl. For a while, everything was fine. We were sitting on the couch watching TV, just enjoying our night. After a while, she nudged her head against me, trying to get my attention. "Yeah?" I asked, laughing a little from her behavior. "Weird question. Why have we never tried to date?" I was taken aback by her question. "I don't know. I think because we're such good friends and wouldn't want to risk ruining it." She was silent for a minute. "You hate me, that's why," she said under her breath, staring angrily at the TV. "What? Lucy, I don't hate you. You're my best friend." She was quiet another minute or so, then quickly stood up and scowled at me. "No, it's because you hate me. You want me to be alone. You don't want me to be happy." "Lucy, I think you're just tripping too hard." "No," she cut me off. "I know you hate me. If you didn't, you would want to be with me." She stomped off into the kitchen.
She's gonna kill you. Better think quick, Bish.
A now familiar squeaky voice stated quietly. I turned to Snowball, who was in her cage. "Ha! I knew you could talk,"
Turn around, Hector.
Snowball said. Slowly, I turned my head towards the kitchen. Lucy was standing in the doorway, holding a large knife. I jumped up to my feet and calmly raised my hands to her. "Lucy, you're just too high. Put down the knife. Everything is going to be all right." "All right?" She stepped closer to me. I slowly began backing away. "It won't be all right. I want to be with you. You do too. You just want to hurt me more, though." She flipped the knife around in her hand. My back was now to the wall, and she was getting closer and closer. "I can't let you hurt me like this, Hector. I can't let you treat me this way." She lunged forward. I jumped to the right, but the knife caught my side. Blood began to seep out of my wound. She swung the knife at me. Successfully, I dodged the blade. Quickly, I moved, shoving her back. She fell onto the TV and landed on the floor. I ran out of the house, calling the police once I was a safe distance away. Lucy was arrested, and I was brought in for questioning after getting my side stitched up. Once I made my statement to the authorities, I went back to Lucy's house. I grabbed Snowball, cage and all, and brought her back to my house. I don't believe it was the drugs that made it seem like she was talking. There is no way. Snowball is definitely not what she appears to be. I am going to figure out how.
Wow. Well, you know what I always say? Rabbits are awesome. So honorable.
Sure. And that was Wicked Wednesdays. My name is Red, and this is Left on Red. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also press the bell notification button so that you get notified every time Polty and I upload a new video. Until next time.